balanced calcium solid plus hydrogen aqueous as H plus, both coming together to give us calcium aqueous that's 2 plus H2 hydrogen gas molecule. So how do we balance this very redox equation? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get the oxidation numbers of the reactant and the product. So don't forget we're using what we call the half cell method. So calcium here is 0 oxidation number, hydrogen here is +1. Now on the product end, calcium is +2, while hydrogen here is 0. So quickly let's identify our oxidation and our reduction. So let's go. The calcium on the reactant side is this 0. Now on the product end, +2. There's an increment in oxidation number. We call this oxidation. Now if you look at the hydrogen aqueous, moved from +1 down to 0. So there's a reduction in oxidation number from +1 down to 0. This reduction. So quickly let's write out. We're going to attend first to the oxidation, and after that we attend to the reduction. So calcium here, solid, oxidized to calcium 2 plus aqueous. It's an increment in oxidation number from 0 down to +2. It means 2 was added to this calcium to bring about +2. So how do we do that? We're going to do that using our electron. How do we add 2 electrons to this? Don't forget to also add 2 electrons. That means you're going to minus 2 electrons. How do we mean? This 0 here, minus 2 electrons, that's 0 minus 2 times minus 1. That's 0 plus 2. So what do we have here? We have calcium aqueous. So calcium minus 2 electron equals to calcium 2 plus aqueous. So let's see if the amount of atoms of calcium on the reactant and product, let's see if they are the same. 1 atom of calcium on this reactant end and 1 atom of calcium on the product end. So what we are doing, this is balanced already. We're done with the very first part of it. We are done with oxidation. Everything is well set out. So let's look at the reduction. Right here we have the hydrogen aqueous. Moving down to this format, hydrogen aqueous, which is +1, then move down to 0. So there's a reduction from +1 to nothing. So that means one oxidation number was deducted. And how do we explain that? We're going to explain that using amount of electron. So we're going to take off 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 gives us 0. So how do we do that? This hydrogen here, which is plus. Now, how do we take off 1 electron? That will be plus electron like this, equals to hydrogen gas here, which is what we have. So after we are done with the electron, we're going to see the atoms are balanced. Now on the reactant end,